Good morning, everyone. We are now continuing our lesson 10, entitled Solving Problems Involving Linear Functions. We have studied that linear functions are in the form f of x equals mx plus b. Just like in our linear equations, but this time we change y into f of x. Now, we know that there are many real problems that can be solved through linear functions. Let me tell you about Polya's method, introduced by George Polya. George Polya is a Hungarian-American mathematician, educator, who believed that problem solving was an art and the skills to solve math problems can be mastered with constant practice. Polya's method includes these steps. And these are, number 1, understanding the problem. That's why we read a problem for many times until we understand them. Then we will devise a plan. We will make our linear function or mathematical sentence. Then let's carry out the plan. We will substitute the given values to our equation or function and then look back, or we will check if our answer is correct. Again, understand the problem, devise a plan, carry out the plan, and look back or apply. Okay, so let's have one example. This is an example which is very real. During the coronavirus disease 2019 or COVID-19 pandemic, Mrs. Reyes was not able to report to work because their city was placed under enhanced community quarantine and everyone is required to stay at home. She was worried because she has no more income to support her 2 children. Like in Bacolod City also, all of the Philippines experienced 2 to 3 months of ECQ. When she received the 6,000 pesos cash assistance from the Social Amelioration Program, or SAP, she thought of a way on how this amount would last longer by baking and selling banana cake. Her banana cake cost 85 pesos per canister. Nag online selling, right? And so Mrs. Reyes was not different from them. She made use of the 6,000 pesos cash. She sold banana cakes for 85 pesos per canister. Okay, understanding that problem, we will now apply Polya's method of problem solving. Understand the problem, and now we understand that, and then so let's make a plan. Let us complete this table of Mrs. Reyes' earnings from selling banana cake. Okay. Now we'll have many columns. The rows. First row is number of banana cake canisters that Mrs. Reyes made, and for the second row, the sales in Philippine peso. If 1 banana cake is sold, then it cost 85 pesos. Kung 2, then ma-plus 85, 170. Kapag 3, 255. So on, 340. But how about 10? If 10, I cannot add 185 pesos only, so I have to compete for 10. How about 12? How about 15? Right? And so, making this table is easy, but how about if, let's not make a table. Let's make our equation. We will make our equation in the form of fx equals mx plus b, or what we call linear function. Okay, so we are solving for the sales of Mrs. Reyes, that is f of x, and then m, our slope, and b, y-intercept. M must be paired with the x, the additional f per sale in banana cake. Okay, so how much is 1 banana cake? It's 85, so M must be 85, and B is the added income. But in the problem, we don't have pondo, wala ta sang nabilin nga cash. So our equation, f of x equals mx plus b. Based on the problem, it becomes f of x equals 85x plus 0. 0 ang aton nga y-intercept, kay wala man nabilin nga or constant nga cash or amount. It's only 85. And then, we'll pair it with x. And x stands for the number of banana cake canisters. We'll solve for 10. How about 10 banana cake canisters? We'll change x into 10. And then another change x into 12. And then another change x into 15 so that we can answer here. Okay, so we'll solve for f of x or f of 10 because the question is 10. Okay, f of 10 equals 85. X becomes 10. 10 plus 0. So f of 10 equals 850. And so, if Mrs. Reyes will have banana cake canisters nga 10 kabilog na sold, her income will be 850. Next, how about f of 12? Okay. Hindi na siya 10 ha, 12. Okay, sorry for this, but I'm gonna check to. So, at f of 12 equals 1020. And then you solve for 15 also. Okay, that's easy, right? Let's have another example. John is saving for a new comic book subscription and he already has 300 pesos. Nakasave na siya 300 pesos. And every week, he saves 5 pesos from his allowance. How much will he be able to save in 3 weeks, 9 weeks, and 21 weeks? So, George Polya's approach is to understand the problem first. Si John may na-save na 300 pesos and then every week madugang siya 5 pesos. Okay, the plan is there is a 300 pesos and so isolve ta sa 3 weeks, 9 weeks, and 21 weeks. Let's make out that plan by making our equation in the form of f of x equals mx plus b. Okay, f of x or y is the total savings of John in 3 weeks, and 9 weeks, and 21 weeks. And then our x will be the number of weeks. Okay, so we will have f of x equals 5x plus 300. Okay, 5 because this is the savings of John per week. Ang x stands for the number of weeks. We will change that in 3 later, 9 and 21. And 300 is the savings already. Mayara na siya, John 300. Okay, so we'll solve for f of 3. Or in 3 weeks, pila. Let's change x here into 3. Copy, f of 3 equals 5 times 3. Okay, plus 300. So at f of 3, that's 15 plus 300. So in 3 weeks, John will have 315 pesos. Next, in 9 weeks, copy f of 9 equals 5x plus 300. So we'll change x here by 9. There. So f of 9 equals 5 times 9 is 45 plus 300. 45 plus 300 is 345. After 9 weeks, John will have 345 pesos. And the last question, 21 weeks. Okay. X will be changed into 21. So 5 times 21 is 5 times 100. 5 plus 300, that's 405. There you go. In 3 weeks, 315 pesos. After 9 weeks, that's 345. After 21 weeks, 405. Okay, so here is your assignment activities. For more questions, just repeat the video so that you can answer our activity. Thank you very much for listening.